Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Park. This is going to be Sherwood Forest. This is from the Time Twister expansion, and I tell you, it's been a while since I've done the Let's Build a Park series. I've been busy with RCT3 and my mega park that I've been building. If you haven't seen it, please take a look at it. Some of you might find it interesting. And then, of course, I'm currently doing my mini park. My mini park is basically mega park minus like 100%. So that's kind of crazy there, but still I want to get back into this one and do it. So this is a fun scenario. I like it, and it's usually pretty easy. So what we're going to do is we need to get a monthly ride ticket of 1,000, which isn't too awful hard considering they don't really have any really good rides right now. But I'm getting rid of this mini golf in the center. It's so large, taking up a lot of space, and it really doesn't generate a lot of capital. So I'm selling it off. Going to make some money off of getting rid of some of this stuff, get it out of the way, and then I can clear out some area and make for some better money making rides. So as you can see, I'm going to be knocking off. I'm going to have a few people wandering around, but that's okay. I'll get them going to where they need to go to. It's really just one of those things where, you know, the layout, it's like if you ever see Stu, it's like one of those things where Stu sometimes he just tears everything down regardless of what they start you with. He just tears it down, and then bing, bang, boom, there you go. Builds from scratch. Well, I don't quite do that. I do change up some things. So like this, I'm getting rid of this, going to reroute it here, and then I'm going to add some different rides. So I hope you enjoy and watch me on this scenario. It doesn't really take that long. It's not a big fancy scenario or anything like that, so it won't take us too long to get to the nitty gritty here, especially after you right now they don't really have a roller coaster. After you build a roller coaster, things will kind of pick up, but in the meantime we're going to get rid of all these elevated pathways, plus it's putting a little bit of extra money into the bank there. I got like $11,000 and I started out with 10, so can't knock that. Now I got a few people I got to relocate so they don't get lost all over the park. Move my handyman, put him back on the pathway where he can do me some actual good. The last guy was Mel B. I thought it was a Spice Girl. There's Raj from The Big Bang Theory. And Otto from, well, I don't know, maybe Germany. Alright, so we're going to dump these guys back onto the pathways here and get them back so they're not lost. Cause me trouble having to go find them later on. So that's good because that helps clear out some of my center area there that I'm going to use to build the park up. And there you go. You can see an aerial view of how big the park actually is. I don't particularly care for these wooden fences the way they are, so I'm going to maybe take some of them down. I don't really have any good gentle rides, but I'm going to add a bumper car. You can make a little bit of money with a bumper car. So we're going to add a bumper car ride. We got to pick the right pathway. There we go. We'll get that Fighting Night bumper cars, get him up and running. Give it 20 minutes worth of maintenance scheduled. Put the junior log train, put it on a better schedule. The Ferris wheel on a better schedule. All of them need to go on a better schedule, actually, because they're just, everything's at 30 minutes and that ain't going to work. I'll have to add a couple more mechanics for the mix. And we add a mechanic. Right now I'm just going to let them kind of free range because the park isn't that big, so I'm just put them in on the paths and let them do their thing. I don't like that entrance. I'm going to do the castle entrance on this. We'll change up the other rides too. Put them all into the castle. I think that's looks better for what I had planned. Fix up the Ferris wheel, do the same with it. I'm partial to the brown castle, not the gray so much, but it does have its purposes. But given the choice, I go with the brown. Really don't have any stalls in this place. Nothing really right now. There's nothing. There's just a few rides. Not even an information booth or anything. And we're going to change it up to just general rides, roller coasters, and shops and stalls for now. Not going to run any advertising campaigns, but no, we are going to put in some stalls. We definitely need some stalls. Got to put in that information stall. Sell those maps and those $20 umbrellas. I know it's a cheeseball way to make money, but it works. So you can see I'm already selling maps. Not the park's that big, but it still works, making me some money. And there we go. We got our $20 umbrellas. We got to throw a few other things in here. We got one restroom. We got like a candy apple stall and a I think it's a lemonade stall. Now we want to add a witch's brew. We'll add a cotton candy stall. That always is a good seller. Add us a regular drink stall. Generate. I know this ain't going to help me for my rides, for my profit on my rides, but got to have some stalls to generate some excess cash. We just got a fruity icy stall available. We got more than enough stalls as it is right now for the way of half a bill, so I'm probably going to change it up here and not do any more research on stalls because we got quite a few at this point now. Anyway. Park's coming along nice. I mean, considering there's our coasters, what we've got available. A nice selection. I'm going to add these mace rides. I think they're kind of cool, and they definitely make me sick if I was riding on them, but they fit in with the theme of the scenario really well. So I'm going to add it in there. It's not going to be a really big money maker, but it will add a little bit of money to the coffers there. And there we go, with the rain, gonna sell those umbrellas. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put in 2 mace rides. I'm going to label them different and use them because they'll draw a big crowd. This one's going to be the brown mace. And it's going to have the brown castle entrance. Get it open for business. Get the people coming into it. I think they'll definitely make more money than the golf. The golf, because it can only have just a couple people at a time. Even this allows you to at least get 4 at a pop. So and that looks good. That works out really nice. And we're going to change this one to gray entrance. And we're going to call it the gray mace. Forgot how to type there. Raise up the price on it a little bit and get it open for business. Now I forgot how to do these because these wall pieces are different than the other ones, and so they need a little bit more space, and because they have overlap, and that doesn't bode well, especially if you're trying to build something small. It's still not going to work. I'd have to do it kind of like that, and I don't want to do that. So we just added in some shrubbery here. Even that's not going to work. Got to remove that wall. Taking up too much space, so we're going to get rid of that wall. Add some shrubbery. We'll add a little bit of fencing there. Make it look nice. That looks pretty good. There's another aerial view of the park so far. haystack. A little piece of fencing. We'll lower the price on the Sherwood Circus, get more people into it. And got a merry-go-round now. That's good. Gonna remove these wooden fences around here and replace them with something else. We'll add some shrubbery type fencing. I think that looks better. It looks way better. I'm going to hire out another handyman. I'm going to go ahead and assign him an area. Let the others kind of roam a little bit. And we'll hire another mechanic. Keep things going. And we'll throw in a burger stall. Give them something good to eat. Now I think it's time to build a roller coaster. First we got to clear out some trees. This park isn't that big, so I'm going to try to maximize my space. It ain't cheap to cut down those trees. We're going to build us a wooden roller coaster. I'm not going to build a very big one. I'm going to build a small one first to start out. We've already got one coaster, but wooden coaster usually it tends to attract a good crowd, and we can charge a pretty good price for it. So I'm going to put it up here and have it go up next to the gray mace and then come back around, because that's just a small area of the park there. And we'll see how that goes. There's some bushes I can't remove because they're set partially on my property and on the property that's not owned by the park. So yep, that's not going to work. It's too tight cornered and I don't have enough space, so we're going to have to rework it a little bit here. I'm going to try it like this. We'll go this way. I know I got some space out here. And we made it just one little piece higher than we were going to make it on the other one. Yeah, do a sloping turn out of the first hill. This is a design that I used when I first started playing, when I needed to build a roller coaster but didn't have a lot of money. So I built a small coaster to start, so it could generate some cash for the park. and it usually turned out to be pretty good. I call it splasharoo. Basically, you go up the hill, it does a turn for your first hill, then you get another little small hill to create a little bit of airtime. You hit a section where you've got a photo opportunity, so you can make more money off the ride. Then you hit a water splash, and then you hit a break, so you can slow down, and it takes you back into the station. It's a relatively simple design, and it doesn't cost very much at all, hardly at all. And after you put the brake into it, you don't even have to bank that last curve. You can just let it be a standard curve as the car comes around and back into the station. There you go. See, very simple, very, very simple. And we'll put the queue entranceway on the inside, because I can make the queue line bigger, make it on the inside of the track, and have people come through. As they go through the queue line, they go underneath the track and around to get in, and that makes things more exciting. I know that when I've done roller coasters at amusement parks in the past, it's kind of cool if the line goes down and around into areas of where the track and whatnot is. So I can build a relatively large queue line there. And have it come underneath the main. Works out really nice. And then we'll put the pathways, connect up so they can get to it. And there you go. It's got 2 trains on it. It'll make some decent money. We're going to charge $5 a ride, and we're going to charge $4.50 to get your picture taken. And the way it goes, it should be a very safe coaster because of the block brake, the water splash. It doesn't come into the station fast at all, so no crashes. And there you go, you have it splasharoo. We're going to change up the color of the trains. Don't want vehicle. I messed up. I want actual train. Train number 2 is going to be kind of an olive drab, so it can be a brown and earth tones. And we're going to give it the castle entrance. Should test out pretty good. We got people coming into the line already, so we're already going to make some money. Now I'm going to do a little decorating around the coaster, fill in some of that space with some scenery. There we go. That looks nice. I'm going to add a topper to it. It's going to be a tent. Give it a little bit of color there. We'll select the tent and we'll make it red and white. That always has kind of a popping color when you put it on the. See there? Doesn't it pop real nice? There, I like that a lot. That looks really good. Got a little bit of a brick wall there along the back side of it. And on the front side, we're going to add some shrubbery. There, that looks really good too. Looks really good. Park's coming along nicely. I still got half my money left. I haven't spent it all yet, so that's even better. We're going to continue decorating the interior of the roller coaster. Give it some bushes back there. Make it look like it's riding through the woods. Coming along really nice, really nice. There's a peasant's house. Hey, and guess what? We just met our goal. So Let's Build a Park is completed. We achieved a monthly sales of ride tickets of $1,000, and the company objective is, the company value of $87,749, and so that's going to be Marcus for Marcus Park. Well, that's it. Hey, everybody, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. Thanks, and tune in again for another episode, which will be coming your way very soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.